Should see a board-certified dermatologist at least once a year to have your skin checked for any signs of skin cancer. With this Medical Minute, I'm Em Nguyen.
Weather coverage you can count on with meteorologist Rob Elvington and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
And something to keep in mind, we're almost exactly 2 weeks away from the summer solstice. That is when the sun is at the highest point in the sky of the entire year. It's the most intense sun of the entire year. So yeah, it's really important that you have that sun block or seek the shade and of course reapply. Tomorrow, even with this stormy pattern, we still have a burn time of 15 minutes. The UV index is right on the edge of very high and extreme. High noon this time of the year here locally is about 12:45, so it's really important right around 12:30, 1 o'clock that you have that sunblock on. Decatur right now, yeah, even with that stormy pattern that we have in place, we still have quite a bit of sunshine on our camera as we look off to the west. It's 84 degrees right now in Decatur. We've had some storms drifting by parts of Morgan and Limestone County here today, but most of what we've seen so far is now about to exit into Georgia and eastern Tennessee. But you'll notice one of those storms that just exited Jackson County in the last 30 minutes, it actually has a severe thunderstorm warning closer to Chattanooga. So these have produced some pretty gusty winds, heavy rain, and even a little bit of hail. But again, this line just about to exit DeKalb County and moving into Georgia. So we're going to be pretty much done for a little while now for parts of Jackson and DeKalb County, but still some dangerous cloud ground lightning kind of hugging the state line. So you need to wait until that lightning threat is over before you head outside. How about off to the west? This is closer to Colbert and Lauderdale County. We also have some leftover or remnant storms from earlier today that are racing towards the Alabama-Mississippi state line. But even these, they're not doing much. They're mostly falling apart and weakening, but we still have a good opportunity. I've seen some more thunderstorms here later tonight and into the overnight hours. So we might see the best chance closer to 2, 3, 4 a.m. So you may notice that here in the overnight hours. How about tomorrow? We are expecting highs back up to the upper 80s. Some spots that see a little bit more sunshine than others could even make it up to the low 90s. And with the humidity, it's going to feel more like the mid to upper 90s. So yeah, that muggy air is back here in North Alabama. There's a look at the humidity tracker. Once you start to see the deeper greens on the map, that's indicating some tropical kind of soupy air right over top of us. And of course, a lot of that fueling the thunderstorms Tuesday and into Wednesday. One thing you'll notice by Thursday, you'll notice the browns or the tans, that's some drier than normal air. That's behind the front that's dropping in. And that's going to push a lot of the rain and even the muggy air back off to our south. So we will see a little bit of a lull in the storms by Thursday afternoon, but likely back in it again on Friday. So here's a look at future radar. This is 11 o'clock tonight. Again, we could see our best chances for storms today in the overnight hours. Look at this big cluster of storms just grazing the Tennessee state line, but then dropping in from out of the north and northwest. This is brand new data. This just came down in the last 10 minutes. That races out of here, thankfully, just in time for the morning commute. And then we'll likely see a few more pop-up showers and storms throughout the afternoon. Not a huge coverage for your Tuesday afternoon, but we'll just have to continue to watch these clusters of storms that form off to our west and northwest, dropping in the evening and the overnight hours. So notice this one going right over top of Huntsville at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. And we'll continue to see some more chances for storms all the way through sunrise on Wednesday. And then once that front starts to push off to the south, we're going to start to dry things out into your Wednesday evening and into your Thursday. But that's with a lot of rain to go. Look at that, 2.5 to 3 inches of rain all the way through the next 5 days. Highs, they're going to stay in the upper 80s all the way through Friday, and then a little bit cooler heading into the weekend, finally drying things out by Saturday afternoon and into Sunday.
All right, get the umbrellas out, Rob. Thanks. President Joe Biden